finishing the last lap. If you have a 10-kilometer race and you're here and you give up, right? It doesn't mean next year you start zero. You start with me at the same spot. Why? Because if I finish 10 kilometers, right, when I start zero, I'm 50% stronger than you to start from day one. You must finish your at least 7-8 kilometers. You have to finish it. Because when you start at zero next year, you're going to start at 40% stronger, 20% stronger than if you stop here. So the last 2 weeks, it is a mind game. It's no more a physical game. Whatever they have done before, done already. So how are you going to finish the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks? So I'm going to give you 5 things to do in these 2 weeks. If you're going to seriously finish the game, you will do these 5 religiously. The first thing is that you must spend 15 minutes every day with yourself. Tell me, what is the last time that you spend time with yourself without interruption? Yes. How many of you, every one of you, including me, bring your phone to the toilet? Why? You need to feed yourself with whatever. But the thing is that, how many of us has actually spent time the last 15 minutes in a day to really focus on what? On yourself. Think, reflect, stop, breathe, and start thinking and reflecting. So I urge all of you to give yourself at least 15 minutes. If you cannot do 3 hours like me, right, it's okay one. Every week I spend 3 hours with myself in my studio. That's why my studio is nicely built. To what? To think, to reflect, to stop. So spend 15 minutes of your time basically to stop, to breathe, remember to breathe, and basically to reflect and think, what can I do better? Every day. Yesterday I did this, but what did I do wrong? Can I do this a bit better or not? So, first thing. Second thing is that you must decide, okay? Your final goal is that you must decide your final goal. If you are very short, very short, if you set your goal at 250,000, but now you're 100,000, it's okay. It's okay to rethink your goal. Then you set a goal. Let me finish 125. Let me finish 130. Let me finish 140. It's okay to reset your goal. But this last goal, you must give everything you have to finish it. Alright? So looking at last year, maybe something went wrong during the year. You lost focus for 6 months. Rethink your goal. It's okay to rethink your goal and to reset. But this time when you reset, right, make sure you get it. Number 3, what are the most important things that you must do to reach your goal? If you're very short and you're chasing goals, right, Sunway Lagoon is not something very urgent for the single one. For the married one, I cannot say. You have children, right? For the single, don't tell me you're going Sunway Lagoon on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. You should be doing what you're doing. What is more important? What is the most important? Ask you, in sales, right, in what we do, what is the most important task? The number 1 thing you should do. Activity, what kind of activity? Pitching, closing, sales. If you ask me, right, the most important thing is to put yourself in front of a human. Sales doesn't come in if you're thinking of doing it. As I was saying last week, if you don't put yourself in front of a client, right, it's not coming in. If you have no appointment, say at 10 to 6 o'clock, in between 2 to 4 o'clock, somebody FFK, what do? You call until you get another appointment to fill up that slot. The number 1 reason why people fail in the business is what? I already tried my best, I already tried my best. Fuck you. What do you mean you try your best? If today, by doing 200,000, if you don't do, you go and you will die and get shot by the police, right? Do you think you'll get it done? It is because we give ourselves too much excuses. In school, when teachers tell failed students, it's okay, you try your best. It's fucking their brain out. Means it's not good enough. Champions don't try our best one. Champions do everything that we can to make it happen. And if you want to be a champion, right, you will do everything you can to make it happen. AIA doesn't pay you a salary or pay you bonuses because you have tried your best. AIA pay what? AIA pay you when you have done your utmost best and brings results. AIA doesn't fucking care if you try your best. I tell you, the world doesn't care if you try your best. The world only recognizes when you have achieved your target. So don't tell me, I tried my best. You do everything to put yourself in front of a client. Number 4 is that you schedule everything. You schedule everything that you're going to do. You don't think. You don't just, I got appointment, I put lah, I don't have appointment, never mind lah. No, you schedule everything. Every boxing of time. If you're going to see a client from 10 to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, you must make sure every time is filled. Every moment is filled. AI doesn't pay you to be in the office. AI pay you to what? To be in front of a client. Schedule everything that you do. Okay? And now lastly, you must create accountability. You know, a lot of times, right, you look at the 4% challenge, the 3% challenge, agency is putting in reward for you to chase the carrot. Correct? But have you created accountability for yourself? Accountability, 2 things. If I didn't hit it, it must be painful enough for me to avoid it. Right? If I have done it, if I achieve my goals, it must give me pleasure. That I must do something for myself. Most of us put a goal and give pleasure, your reward, right? So if I hit 400,000, I will buy myself a new Hermes bag. Whatever that you put pleasure. But if you don't hit, have you thought of shaving your head? Yesterday, one of my clients, top entrepreneur, plumber in the market, he shaved his head. Then I call him away. You saw why you go and shave your head? What happened to you? You got what? Are you on cancer, chemo or no? He said, no, I lost the challenge. Because he was competing, he's not competing, he was having, even plumbers got group chat one, okay? Who actually gets the most contracts? So I said 2 weeks before year end, he said, lost already, too far, the number 1 guy and me, too far already, might as well shave now. By Chinese New Year can grow back. So he said, lost, hey, too many millions ahead already. Might as well just shave first.
That's a good one.
I got 2 months to grow back, you say. But he honored the pain, right? He honored his accountability and he really shaved his head, put on Facebook page. Everybody asked him, how are you, bro? Are you okay? Everybody thought he got cancer. Yeah, so funny, right? He shaved his head because I lost. Right? The accountability. Are you putting enough accountability to yourself or not? What kind of accountability? Is it painful enough? Is it important enough? So today I'm going to leave you with this, finishing the last step. 15 minutes, talk to yourself every day. Reflect, keep doing it, right? Goal. It's okay to change your goal. But today, if you change your goal, you make sure you get it done. What is the most important thing to do is to put yourself in front of a client. If you have already achieved your goal and you're happy with yourself, congratulations. I'm happy for you also. Schedule everything. Everything that you need to do, you need to schedule it properly. Lastly, create accountability. Give accountability to yourself so that you create the best month ever.